What is going on, guys? It is Monday, January 22nd. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Joey here with DKOldies. I've got some fun stuff lined up in today's stream. Let me show you what's going on. Start off today by packing up an order right here live on stream. This one just came in from Tisha. Looks like you're going with a couple different games right here. Left us a cool note as well. We'll start by packing up this order right here live. Then going to be opening up a new collection. Here is one that just came into the shop. One of dozens every single day that comes in. Opening it up right here live. Seeing what's inside. I'm always excited to find out what's in new collections. This is where we get all the stuff that we stock our shelves with. All right, let's get to the road. How's it going? What's up? Hi, Brady. What's going on? Ah, Brady, we had a snowstorm here. A huge snowstorm here in Pennsylvania. Charles. Okay, let's start off with Tish's order. We've got it right. It's going to be in the back of the shop. Let's head back there now. Tish wrote a note that I got my first order, and one of my nephews loves it. We decided to get a few more games. These games would be here. Scooby-Doo Classic Creep Capers. That's the first game we've got right here. Let's see. Here we go. Capers. Okay, got the first one. Next up, it's Toy Story 2. That should be close to here. Tomb Raider. Tonka Games. Tony Hawk. There is Tisha. We got your Toy Story 2. The Monopoly. Let's check down here. Your M's MTV. There's Monopoly. Love this board game. But that'd be fun to play a Game Boy version. And let's see, we've got one more here. Wait. The Aladdin is a cosmetically flawed cartridge. So that's going to be over here in a different spot. Let's head down to the cosmetically flawed games. So the cosmetically stuff is going to be different. How these good condition games are in real nice shape, have nice clean labels on them. The cosmetically flawed games, some sort of damage. Either the cartridge, label, nothing's going to affect how it plays. It's still going to play great. If your N64 game's cosmetically flawed, here's some Super Nintendo stuff. Here is the NES section, and right here at the end, let me just set this down. We're looking for Aladdin. And what? There we go. There's the copy of Aladdin. Like I said, you can see the label's a little bit torn there, but it's tested, guaranteed to work. What is the good? All right, let's go back to the table, and Tisha will get your order all packed up. Glance out on the shipping floor. You can see Wii steering wheel, some balance boards get out. Well, good to see you. Thanks for. What's up, Woods? Okay, bringing our order back to our. Oh, here's Hunter. What's going on, Hunter?
Hello, everybody.
Okay, we are in the middle of packing up Tish's order right here. I picked out the games, Scooby-Doo, Toy Story, Monopoly, and the cosmetically flawed copy of Aladdin. It's time to pack it up.
Wrap it up.
Yeah,
Pack it up.
let's go get stuff. A mailer for this one. Why don't you film me? Okay. Out here onto the shipping floor.
As you go live, look at how Joey packs an order.
Mike, I'm going to grab one of these small ones and a little bit of bubble wrap. Thanks. Got the stuff. Let's bring it back. Okay. All right, here we are, just like good times, Hunter. Okay, got the items, and let's see, I'm gonna wrap stuff up here. Just like this. Okay, Tisha, your games will go in the mailer. Now, let's go find a free gift for the order. Back to Game Boy games. I'll follow you. You lead us.
All right. I'm in the lead.
So they got Monopoly. Maybe another board game type thing.
Maybe. I know
Or other Disney stuff. They got Aladdin.
They did get Aladdin. What was the other one?
Toy Story?
Toy Story, right. So it's like Disney, Pixar stuff. And there's so many games like that on the Game Boy and Game Boy Color.
All right,
Hundreds and hundreds of options here.
Let me just take a little peek here. What is this? Revelations?
Revelations.
The Demon Slaver? I don't know. That's just hope I can't read
That's
that.
just off our head.
Here we go. What about this right here? Another Disney game. Tarzan's Adventures. Oh!
I'm seeing some complaints about audio, Joey.
Yeah, let's try and unplug.
All right.
Unplug.
We are.
Do I have to unplug, or do you just unplug that main thing?
I think I just unplugged the main thing.
I think so too. Wireless.
Guys, we're unplugged.
Let us know.
Let us know if this
Okay.
helps the quality here.
Let's bring Tarzan back. We'll throw this in the package and be finished up with Tish's order.
Joey, you're kind of like, you're kind of like Tarzan to me.
To you?
Yeah,
I'll
like
take it.
like a strong, handsome guy
There you go.
who makes his own rules.
We don't have any ropes hanging from the ceiling.
Well,
here.
we have a wire.
Oh yeah, I told you not to hang on that.
I did. I personally told him not to climb up this one time on a shipping video.
Was I being Tarzan for the video?
It might have been, I don't know, Spider-Man or something like that.
Something. Okay. All right. So we got the free gift here, Tish. Since your order's being packed up right here live on stream, I'm going to throw in this free game of Tarzan for you as well. We'll get this wrapped up into a bubble. Add this to your package. And then Tish, last step, off the stream, I'll write a little note on your packing slip for you, get your label put right on it, and it's shipping out today. Thank you for the order, Tish. Okay, Hunter, let's do the,
What's next, Joey? This guy right here?
Yeah, let's do the
Take
unboxing.
the camera.
Okay, swap sides. We have preferred sides of the table here.
That's true, but it switches during the day, so
It does.
earlier on, I'll be standing where you are.
What's going
filming
on,
the
Joe?
shipping.
We're based out of Pennsylvania. Our website is online, DKOldies.com. Let's see. Didn't know Game Boy, Monopoly was on the Game Boy. Isn't that cool, James? I would have loved that. I was a big fan. I'm seeing something interesting right here on the side. What is it? Oh, Game Genie. The Game Gear version, Hunter. Why don't you get a look into that?
Oh, it shows you how to use it back there.
Yo, what's going on, Jeremy? Good to see you from Artesia, New Mexico. What's up, Arturo? Chris, I'm sorry to hear. I hope you do better, Chris.
Pop it open here?
Sure. The Game Genie for the Game Gear. Crazy little find here, Hunter.
Never seen it before personally, Joey.
Beautiful. So
It
what
is
is this? This
beautiful.
is reminding you of the what?
What is it? The NES one that has this?
Game
Or is it
Boy
Game Boy
version.
one? Yeah, they have this little, all of your codes here. Pac-Man, start with 3 lives.
That's so cool. Hunter, those books would not exist today
Super Golf.
if they didn't include that little spot to store it on the back of the device,
It's
right?
absolutely genius. I would have lost it the first day.
100%. So this goes into a Game Gear system. Did they show the Game Gear on here? Kind of. There you can sort of see a picture of the Game Gear. And it slides into the back just like a game would. And then you slide your Game Gear games up into this unit. And then use the little book to type in whatever cheat codes you want to use on your games. And that's how you cheat on the Game Gear. It's even got a button on it. That's pretty neat, Hunter. Oh, wow. Check this out. It's got a bunch of the stickies to put right on your Game Boy games. I always wondered where these came from. And it's got little cheat sheet right to some of the codes for your games. You can stick them right on the Game Boy games.
Stickers? That's awesome.
Yeah, it is neat.
I would have used those.
Yeah, me too. Portable, says right on it. More power, more speed, more weapons. Look at all the stuff you can do. Start on any level. That's so cool.
I love how it's portable, and then nowadays it would be like, you get something, you're like, it's not portable? I can't take this everywhere?
Holy smokes, look what else is coming out here too, Hunter. The battery.
So the battery's not in there?
It feels like it's a heavy battery pack in here. So the Game Gear ran on batteries, just like the Game Boy did, but since it kind of went through batteries, it came with this external battery pack that I think you would just plug into a wall, and then you could plug this into the Game Gear and get power from it this way. Yo, that is wild. The Genesis Game Genie, what's going on, Bluebird? We do have the one for the Genesis. We just saw that earlier. We were just doing a video on it. We did one on the NES version, Super Nintendo version, and Genesis version too. Oh my gosh, it's another piece forehead.
I'm wondering if we're going to find something in this box.
It's pointing in that direction. It's called the Super Wide Gear. Can I see this one too? From Gulf, Ontario. What is going on? Thank you for tuning in.
I actually have seen one of these before. Look at that.
Holy smokes, Hunter, it's huge.
I want to examine this loose bolt.
So somehow, can't remember exactly, it does have this weird
Like this?
piece with it. Yeah, there you go, Hunter. Wow, look how huge it makes your fingers. I guess it's doing it. Definitely worked with the screen. Yeah, the battery belt, the belt has a clip too. That's a good point right there for your battery. Look at that. Some serious weight to this thing too. You'd have to have your trousers hoisted pretty well.
Not only are you getting good exercise with it on your waist, but you look great too. People know you mean business.
Exactly.
Game Gear.
Don't mess with that guy. Oh my gosh, I think there's a game in here, Hunter. Can we see what a game looks like?
The Game Gear? I'm liking the pink.
Yo, what's going on, King? You missed the Game Gear. Did you have one, Corey? You had the magnifier, Justin. That's wild.
What's that guy?
NHL All-Star. Sure enough, here's what the cartridge looks like. Says Sega right on it down there. And just like on like NES and N64 games and whatnot, if you tilt it up a little bit, you can see the contacts inside there that make contact with the system. Wow. And here's the little case the games come in, this little hard plastic case. And there's a manual in here too, just like it would come with the other games. Ah, that's wild. Yeah, it's about the size of a Game Boy game. Definitely bigger than the DS cartridges and stuff like that we have today. Roughly the size of a Game Boy game, though. Yo, what's going on, Cameron? Let's see what else we have. Oh, a Star Wars game? Sure is. More memory means more action. Hold on, I gotta look at these screenshots back here. Play as Luke, Han, or Leia. Blast and maneuver through space. Oh my gosh. Lightsaber or blaster. That is so cool. From Ontario, Canada. What's going on, Matthew? Thanks for making it today. Another Star Wars game, Return of the Jedi. With this little Ewok guy down here. Oh, that is so awesome. Power adapter goes straight to the wall with the Game Gear. A Star Trek game? No way! Beyond the Nexus. Oh, that's crazy. There's Jean-Luc Picard. There's another one here too. Alien. Why is the 3 up there in this spot? Was it Aliens Cubed? No, right?
The movie?
Yeah, let's hear the 3 was always up there for the movie as well.
Maybe it's a game that's based off the movie.
The Xenomorph.
They're right behind you.
3 times the suspense, the danger, and the terror. Wow. And Terminator 2, the arcade game. Wow. Good selection. 90s stuff right here. That's wild. And Hunter, sure enough. You do the honors here.
Oh my gosh. Game system. It could be anything.
Game system. Game console.
Let's get it into a gear.
Nice, Hunter. Look at it right there. All right, we've come across the handheld itself. After going through all those other accessories, we've finally made it to the Game Gear, folks. Oh, yeah.
3 batteries.
So, yeah, this is what it looked like. A little bit bigger than the Game Boy, and it kind of was horizontal instead of vertical, more like the Game Boy was. Speaker built in right on it. Backlit screen. Little slot right back there where your games go, and 2 slots here for the batteries go. What a neat find.
They also saved up more Game Gear codes in here. They had multiple volumes.
Yeah.
They're all right here.
Oh, that's cool.
Manual.
I know it doesn't say specifically this is for the Game Gear, but gee whiz, Hunter. I mean, it just
I mean,
as
that's for
well
game
could
system.
be. Games clearly would slide down in there. I mean, that definitely seems like it could be made for this.
You know, I
Game
bet
Gear.
the battery would fit.
I sure do too. And the AC right there, probably. What a cool find, Hunter. What if let's give one of these games away? What are you thinking? It's a few good choices here.
It's got to be like a Star Wars.
I think Star Wars could be neat, or Star Trek too.
Why don't you put it down to Star Wars versus Star Trek? That's always a
All right,
age-old debate.
let's do it, guys. We're gonna give away one of these games here. To be entered in the giveaway, all you have to do is share the post and comment right down there in the chat that you shared. We're doing this giveaway right now. Got a few more seconds to get your shares in, and we're deciding between either the Star Trek game for the Game Gear or the Star Wars game for the Game Gear. Let me know. Type down in the chat either Star Trek or Star Wars. Which game do you think I should give away? I'll give you guys a few seconds, let some comments roll in, and I'll see what most people seem to be saying. Brady's saying Star Wars, a few other Star Wars. Audrey says Star Trek. Do a quick glance out here at the cleaning team while I take a look at some of these comments. Yo, what's going on, Tyler? I'm a fan of both as well. Oh, it's a tough call. Like the movies, I like the Star Wars movies better. I like the Star Trek TV shows better. Hunter, it's looking like it's about 2-1 here.
Star Wars?
2-1 on Star Wars. All right, here is today's giveaway. Star Wars for the Game Gear just came out of today's collection. All right, Hunter, got your names. We got 6 names here. One of these will be today's winner. Who are contestants?
Today we've got Tyler Zinda, Ira Rhodes, Justin Sutton, Chris Norton, Danny Gant, and Nathan Ortega. Or Orta.
Okay,
rather.
that's it. We got 6 names right there. We got a wheel with 6 spots on it. Let's give her a spin and see who today's winner is.
Cool. Good luck, everyone.
Again, we're playing for Star Wars on the Game Gear.
Looks like number 4.
It does indeed. Chris Norton. Nice job, Chris. Chris Norton, you are today's winner. You just won this copy of Star Trek that just came out of the collection. Didn't even have time to hit the shelves. Congratulations, Chris. Chris, message me here on Facebook, email address, shipping address, all that good stuff I'm going to need to get this game shipped off to you. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Everything we show off goes up to the website, DKOldies.com.